Okay, got a new lens. Let me focus a little bit more. Okay, this is the Sigma 50 to 100 millimeter f1.8. It's not stabilized, all right? The lens is not stabilized, but it's the DC, which is crop sensor, all right? Digital contemporary. 82 millimeter diameter for filtering, and I got a UV filter on it. I do not have a lens hood, so I bought this used. And thing is, you can see the F to Z adapter on the bottom of this F-mount lens. It's an HSM, so it's silent motor. It's silent, but I can feel it moving as it's auto-focusing when I used it. Very heavy. Like I said, I have a UV filter on it to protect it because a lens hood did not come with it. But it's in mint condition, and I paid $450 for it. It usually goes for about $1,000 brand new. But anyway, I got it, and it's an f1.8 all the way through. So equivalent to a full frame, it's a 75 to a 150. This is a portrait lens, folks. And I used it outside just to make a point. I use two different cameras. I use my Z6 III and I use the Z30. Okay, so I'm going to show you the first video with the Z6 III. Then I'm going to show you a slideshow with the Z30 and the Z6 III using this lens. And then I'll end the video with the Z30. Okay, so here we go. Okay, I've taken some pictures on the inside. I have a new APS-C lens. It's brand new. Well, not brand new, it's used. Okay, so I've been buying some used, but it's in mint condition. This is 50 millimeter at f1.8. Now this is for the F-mount. APS lens, 50 to 100 millimeter at f1.8. So here's 50. 70, 85, 100. Let's get closer to Wanda and you see how sharp this is. Yes, this is a crop lens, but reason why you get a crop lens is when you get like a 4K 60 and it's cropped, you don't get line skip. The picture looks pretty good. So I'm going to show the background, just going to pan a little bit. This is at 100 millimeters, 150 equivalent. Okay, my backyard. I'm showing all the shadows. I can hear the autofocusing working on this lens. It's a Sigma lens. It's heavy, but it does come with a foot that you can put on the tripod to balance out the camera and the lens. Now I'm going to put it at 50 millimeters. And on the auto white balance, I got more of a cool white than in the middle of the atmosphere, which I have on the picture side. So I did the inside with pictures with this lens on this camera, okay? I will have more pictures and then the video side on, let's say, my, I'm going to use the Z30. I've been showing it some love lately. But you see, there's Wanda. Now we're going to 60 millimeters, 70 millimeters. And she's clear, she's in focus. 85, 100. And she's not in the shade, she's mainly in the sun. She says, well, he's doing his camera thing again. So let's go to my favorite plant. I watered it and it's being, I think insects are getting to it, but everything is starting to turn red. So let's see how close I can get. Let's start with the, there we go. This is at 70, no, 65, okay? And now we're going to go to, see, I'm just moving the, I'm not autofocusing, I'm just moving, so this is now at 60, 70, I'm looking at the autofocus, 85, 100, and I am about 5 feet away, okay? So you see it's a little bit out of focus. So if I move back, it's in focus. If I move forward, all right, yeah, now it came in, okay? So just by moving in a little bit, I'm feeling it focusing. I might be getting too close, but you see it's focusing right now. Look at that. Might be a little bit too close. So I'm about 3 feet away. That's as close as you can get at 100 millimeters. Okay? Now I'm going to go back to 50. Same thing. I'm going to get as close as I can. See, it's trying to focus. I may be too close. So I'm moving back. I'm almost there. Yeah, 3 feet away. That's as close as I get to the object I want to do. That's pretty good, folks. And I'm doing back button focusing, all right? So anything far away, it's looking pretty good. Okay, let me take some pictures. And then I'm going to swap this lens with FTZ2 adapter with the Z30. Okay. Now, you ask, well, why? Well, the handle is better. It's kind of like a Z50, okay, on the camera. And the ZFC and the ZF, they have smaller handles. So I think I feel a little bit more secure with the bigger handle, like on the Z6 III and on the Z30. Even if the Z30 doesn't have an EVF, I haven't used the EVF except for taking pictures, okay? The other one, I think I'll just do video. I could do some pictures, but it'll be in the front, okay? So let's go back to Wanda. Let's just walk toward her at 100 millimeters. And you see she's in the shade now. So this is the other test. How sharp is it? Now you can look at the LCD screen, folks. Look at that, she's filling up the LCD, and she's looking sharp as I get closer to her. Okay. Yeah, it's on her eye. So this is the Sigma DC. I think it's in the Art. And I got a filter on it, UV filter, because it doesn't have a hood. Okay. Let's go to my cement block. And the picture's looking sharp. Look at that. Unreal. I'm liking the dynamic range. It is an SDR. I do not have it in HLG. And the ISO is at 160 instead of 400. That's why I don't have it in HLG. Okay? It's a matter of preference. Not your decision, mine. Okay? So let's go to Z3. Say bye, Wanda. Okay, folks. Now I got it in video mode. Okay, on the Z30. Taking some pictures already. It's not as good as the Z6 III, but it is in a crop mode on the crop sensor camera. The only problem is lack of an EVF. But it's doing good. So I can't tell if it's autofocusing, okay? So I'm going in the shade. I'm at 50. It's focusing, okay? So you can probably hear the motors running on this F-mount. So let's try to get that nest. And I'm just moving it a little bit. Okay. I'm trying to get the bird. I don't know if you can see it. She hangs around there. She doesn't like me being here. But I see her all the time. See? Now I see she's moving. And I don't know if she's in the picture, if she's... See? She plays hide and seek with me. She knows what I'm after. I want to take her picture all the time. She's getting tired of it. I'm trying to find her. I can't find her. She probably moved to the other tree. But I love the shade, okay? All right, what is that? Is that a little growth or is that another nest? I hate seeing stuff like that growing on a tree, okay? And it might be a dropping from the nest from above. Let's take a look at it. Usually I see those type of things right there on oak trees. So I usually pull them off, okay? I think they're hazardous to the trees, so. So I'm going to go back to 50 millimeters, and it's focusing, you know, back and forth. But you see, it's doing a good job. So it's under texting conditions. There we go. And I want to see the dynamic range with this. I got it on the white balance, the atmosphere type. So they got it cool, they got it warm. I got it right in the middle, okay? Trying to make it as realistic as possible. You see it's having a hard time. I think it's focusing. I'm not sure. See, I see another bird. And now this lens is heavy, okay? So if I'm shaking too much, I'm sorry. Let's look at the gate. It's pretty sharp. Now I'm going to move to the water hose. Okay, that should be enough. Thank you for watching. Let's get this long one sticking down the ground. So remember, stay safe, keep smiling, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye, folks. Have a wonderful day.